again, and I am here to talk about Colby Gossett, a guard out of Appalachian State. He's roughly 6'4", 6'5", and I've seen him listed anywhere between 310 and 315. And he has a mean streak, and he's a very strong player. So he can pretty much move people at will from what I've seen. And if you looked at him at the Senior Bowl, that's when you really saw the strength pop off even more because I know Appalachian State, they don't play against the best of competition. So you get him down to the Senior Bowl, and now all of a sudden he's able to stonewall people from LSU and Alabama. And that's when things kind of escalate a little bit with him. He does come off the ball with he doesn't have really great quickness right off the snap, but it's decent and it's workable, and he's very serviceable with that. And the thing that excites me is that he's able to get out in front and turn defenders to the front side of the outside zone plays, which means he's pretty much just turning them like that, which means there's a hole. And with the outside zone plays that Minnesota is now trying to run all the time, this is kind of a nice thing to have, judging that those blocks aren't always the easiest things to do. And I'm assuming that's really what drew him to them, because we are kind of struggling with that transition, I think, at least on the interior a little bit, because I don't think Berger was really a good fit for that, and he does that very consistently though. And what we're possibly talking about here is a better run blocker in at left or right guard potentially at some point, and he did play right tackle, so he has some nice versatility to his game. Pass protection is a struggle for him at times, however, and the other issue I've had with him is he doesn't always connect on his second level block. So he can get there at times, but he doesn't always connect, and he is a little bit of a heavy mover, so he's also doesn't always reach there. So occasionally if he's pulling or if you're running a screen to that side, that can occasionally be a problem, but he's so good at run blocking that you might not care as much that sometimes a screen gets blown up. It won't be all the time, but it will be sometimes. And I really think Gossett will provide great depth, and at the very least, he's great depth to me. And it wouldn't shock me if he could push Easton at some point. I'm not the biggest fan of Easton, by the way. I don't know if people know that, but I think he could push Easton either this upcoming season or next season for a starting spot, given how the fit in the scheme and his run blocking ability. And I know some people might think that's a little weird how I think it could possibly be this season, but I wasn't that impressed with Easton. I thought he was kind of average to below average at best, and I think he's better suited to be in a backup role anyway. Now, I'm not sure how good Gossett would be year one if he had to play, but I just like the run blocking ability and the holes I could open up for Dalvin Cook, especially since this is going to be a team probably based off of play action. Running the ball is kind of critical with Latavius and Dalvin Cook. And so I actually gave this pick an A- because I really feel like this is a quality backup at the very least, and on the offensive line, that's kind of key. So worst case scenario, quality backup, and especially where they took him in the 6th round at 213th overall, this is more than a solid pickup because not everyone can say that we have a solid backup offensive lineman. We don't always have that. We saw that a few years ago in Minnesota when we did not have decent backup offensive linemen, and we saw what happened. The whole season just went down the toilet. And what this could possibly open up within the next 2 years is we could possibly see Remmers, Elflein, and Gossett here, all on the interior, which are probably our best run blockers. And just going right down the middle, that would be so nice to see Dalvin Cook with almost wide open lanes. And I like the idea of this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I will bid you adieu for now.